Tell me when.
When?
Hello friends, welcome to the video. I am notoriously bad for making an intro for any concert vlogs, but there's another one. Today we're gonna go see YUNGBLUD in concert, which we originally weren't even gonna go to. We had plans to see him in Georgia on his last time going around, but it ended up being too much money to get there and do the whole thing, so we gave up. Saw that he was coming to Florida and then hadn't really thought about it until a week or two ago, at which point I asked my friend, hey, did you ever get tickets to this? He said no. I said, okay, I got you. And then he had personal stuffs come up, so now he can't go, which means we had an extra ticket. So we invited somebody else, so now it's me, Kaylin, and one of their friends. The concert starts at 8, doors open at 7. It's really hot. It's Florida. It's the same venue that we went to 2 weeks ago for Declan. It's an outside venue, so it's kind of just gonna be a whole night of suffering, but I'm hoping to see some really passionate people in the audience getting angry about all the right things, especially considering what the music is about and where we're at right now. So this is just gonna be a messy, chaotic concert vlog again. I love recording these. It's so fun to just take the little pieces from special days like this. So we left the house around 6, took a nap in the car. We're just gonna sit around some more. It's not the most efficient plan, but it works. Yay!
If I were a human being.
Here's the outfit.
My outfit. Make something you must take. Thank you. It's a good life, that's what I'm told, but everything it all just feels the same. And in high school, it felt more to me like a jail cell, a penitentiary.
In my hair and prickly legs still head still and ass full of stretch marks and little boots and I stole belly that's filled with food.
Hello everybody, smile! I'm just a messed up kid with shut up lips. I can't take this shit. I need to exit. It's not easy. High school ain't easy. Your job ain't fucking easy. The internet's not easy. Your parents aren't easy. School fucking teachers aren't easy. But this fucking is easy. I want you to take this feeling you are feeling right now, and I want you to carry it with you for the rest of your fucking life. Because I can't fucking predict the future. I ain't got the fucking answer. But what I know is that right now in this moment I feel more fucking love than I have ever felt in my entire life. So I want everyone fucking one more time in this building to look right and look left and say, I fucking love you, man! Say, I fucking love you, man! And sing this with me, fucking at the top of your lungs. I'm just a can't take this shit. I need to exist. Because I don't understand why the politicians are so fucking ignorant. Because love is fucking love. In every fucking aspect, it's beautiful. So I think you've got a little something to say, ain't you? Oh my God.
My name is Alexis and I'm a pansexual gender fluid.
I wanna see some people on fucking shoulders right now. Let's go! Let's go, lift the fuckers up! All of your shoulders, let's go! I wanna see some people on fucking shoulders right now! That's what I'm talking about. 1, 2, more. Does anybody want to be lifted up? Then fucking turn to the person next to you and lift them the fuck up right now! I wanna see that fucking activity, that's what I'm talking about! Are you fucking with me, Father? Let me see how much up here! Just let's go! Let's go!
That's the smelly time.
Hello, it's the next morning. I just wanted to wrap it up, say some thoughts about the show because I normally don't. I normally just cut it off at the end. But genuinely, this was one of the best concerts that we've been to. First of all, it was really, really great because we were walking into the line and as we were walking past people, somebody called out my name and it was somebody that I knew in high school that I haven't seen in a couple years. Called me over, had a hug, they gave me this bracelet. Such a special thing. And then we got to the line and 2 people in front of us was a friend of a friend. So we got to talk to them and then we were socializing with the people behind us. While we were in the concert waiting for YUNGBLUD to come on. We were talking with the guy next to us and the guy next to him. Everybody was so social and so friendly and so open to have conversation. Like, genuinely, it was the most receptive crowd and just the most inviting crowd. The openers were incredible. They both carried the energy of YUNGBLUD and his fans so well. It was Sophie Powers and then The Regrets, which I've never heard of Sophie, but I've listened to The Regrets since like junior year 2019. So it's been a couple of years and it was really cool to get to see them live, and they perform. They were jumping around, they were having such a fun time, and their personalities are so good. They really know how to carry themselves on a stage and how to push that out onto the audience. They kept asking for a pit to be formed, and I feel like with some people it can get really awkward and be like, I'm forcing you to jump here, I want this song to be exciting, but with them it just felt like they were having fun. It was really nice to see. And then there was a wait before YUNGBLUD got on where the lights were on the audience and it was really, really hot, and I don't know why they did that to us. I've never seen this venue so full. This is the third time that we've gone, and normally it's an outside venue and it'll be like halfway full and then the back half is kind of people scattered. So if you need a minute to breathe or something like that, you could go to the back, but this time there was no space. The entire venue was front to back packed. It was really hot, it was really sweaty. Again, the people around us were super nice, super friendly. We all sort of coped about this whole melting in our skin situation. They did end up having a little pit in the center, which was not very effective just because so many people were jumping that it didn't really matter if you were there or not. You're probably gonna get stepped on, you're probably gonna get pushed around, but the energy was unreal. From the performers and from the crowd, I've never seen an audience so invested in the performer. So many young fans who have come together because of this music. It was so... This is why I go to live concerts. This performance just reminds me of everything that I want to do. It makes me so happy to be able to exist in that space. It's just so right. He does throw things into the crowd. He does have little plastic cups that he would throw out after drinking a sip of it. I think that was the sweatiest yet most comfortable I've ever been. I've been in some pretty hot and sweaty situations, but I've never felt so comfortable in that I wasn't stressed or I wasn't afraid, even though there were people on all sides. There was no way to leave. I didn't feel uncomfortable in that environment because I know everybody around me is so kind and warm and understanding. I know people have mixed opinions about YUNGBLUD and just the things that he does on stage, but genuinely he has created such a comforting environment. And he was talking on stage about how this whole thing is a family, and whether you've been to shows before or if this is your first one, welcome to the family, and we're all just gonna take care of each other and love each other. And you could feel that from everybody in the audience, where a lot of these people have come together because of this music, because we all felt similarly about different things, and it just, words cannot express how good it felt to be in that crowd. And I wish it could come across in videos, but you just physically have to be there. You have to be in the moment. I couldn't record, for one thing, because my hands were so sweaty that I would have dropped my phone, but also because I was so caught up in the performance, I didn't even want to. There were full songs where I didn't even think about pulling out my phone because I was just so in the moment, I guess. That's what this show made me feel. It just made me feel really in the moment. It felt like I was there and I was alive with all of these other people. Similarly to how 21 Pilots, they make you feel like you want to be there, that you are surrounded by other people who love you and who feel the same way, and you're all just existing in this moment together. It is so special. Going to live shows is so motivating, and this was arguably the best energy out of any performance that we've gone to, and that's all I have to say. We didn't go to bed until 2, we didn't wake up until like 12, so this is going up whenever. Also, apparently this was the first show of the tour, which I didn't know that, but that was super cool. And it was really nice to see his smile while he's performing, because some people had argued that he's an industry plant, but when you look at him on stage, when he's looking out at this crowd of people who are all singing his songs, you can see that he's genuinely happy. He genuinely feels good about this thing that's going on. So regardless of if he's an industry plant, whatever you want to call it, people just throw those words around. He's just a guy who's passionate. He's some guy who cares really deeply about this thing that he's putting out, and you can see how much it affects him to be doing it in a way that is so good to so many people. I could talk about it forever, but I'm not going to. So that was the video. See you in the next one.